Episode 10. I'm going to talk for a minute and then I'm going to show you like a 7-minute clip. All right. So the porn industry is the most powerful. You think banking's powerful. You think all that. No. Do you know porn? Every website has more views and more visitors every single day than any other platform. More than YouTube. More than Twitter. This book was the first thing to the masses that would sexualize sex, okay, to the masses. Okay, that book, these two books. I'll put the date underneath here when it was. I forget which date it was, but I know it was a long time ago. Okay? So, after that guy did that, Playboy came along. A lot of people don't know Playboy got in trouble for this. I was a kid and my grandpa, I remember him talking about it to my dad or somebody, or somebody in my family was talking about it. And it clicked in my head the other day. I'm like, yo, I forgot all about that. These people were fucking trying to give us CP to the masses. They were literally trying to see what... Anyway, bro. You men could be stupid as fuck and that's on you. Waste that sacred oil. 33 vertebrae. It goes up your spine to your claustrum, my boy. Keep wasting it. Watch this 6-minute video.
Next question is extremely controversial. We know that the entertainment industry is very controlled, be it movies, television, or anything else, right? But one part of the entertainment industry that is not often talked about is the porn industry. Is there a connection between the higher-ups in terms of financial hierarchy and the porn industry? What is the exact connection?
I remember hearing not too long ago someone in the industry talking about that, and I'm trying to remember where it was I heard it, but it was a very interesting conversation where he was talking about the porn industry is actually bigger and more powerful than the regular entertainment. It's far bigger. And it's everywhere, all over the world, and it's
demoralizing distractions.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Aldous Huxley. I think it was Julian Huxley. It was Julian Huxley, the father of Aldous Huxley, the British, the very famous British family, the Huxleys. Julian Huxley wrote he wrote the forewords to 1984. The book 1984, well, Julian Huxley wrote the forewords. And it was a very powerful statement he made in there. I don't remember exactly, but paraphrasing, he said that sex and drugs and all kinds of entertainment will be provided for the people, so that slowly but surely their rights and their freedoms can be taken away, slowly but surely, under a continual operation of little by little, taking their freedoms away, taking their options away, and then taking their mind away. And eventually, one day, he said, in his introduction to 1984, he said, and one day, the entire world will wake up and they will be locked into a cage where they cannot get out because they will have no knowledge. They will be too drunk with their alcohol. They will be too ignorant, ill-informed, and unread. They don't know how to think, and we'll have them. And I thought, well, man, that's sinister thinking. That's really, really evil thinking. Because when you look at people today, how they're mistreated, and when I drive by and see children on the street, and I think, these little kids have no idea in the world, and the parents, they're so ignorant, they don't know. They have no idea. They just, they don't know what's coming. They have no idea what's coming in America. And you don't want to know. What's going on and what's going to be happening in America, you don't want to know. It's bad. It's coming. Understand why we're in the trouble we're in. When the United States of America was founded, are we all right?
Yeah, just taking my phone back.
Yeah. Understand this, that when the United States of America was founded in 1776, that's why you have fireworks on the 4th of July. I've asked people, why do we have fireworks on the 4th of July? I don't know, it's to celebrate. No, it's not. It's not to celebrate. It's because America was founded with fireworks. There was a revolution. There was killing in the streets. There was a revolution. And there was fireworks, cannons, And so that's how the country was founded, on a violent revolution that said to England, we've had enough of this. And so you need to understand this point, that when this country was founded, the King of England saw himself as a very powerful king in Europe. But when America was founded, they defeated the British, and the British went back home with their butts bleeding all over Europe, like in the movie Goodfellas. When the kid said something to Joe Pesci, and De Niro said, "You going to let him get away with that?" Remember in the movie? You going to let him talk to you like that? He's just a kid, and he's talking to you like this? Well, that's what happened in Europe. The royalty, all the royalty, the bankers, the international bankers, and all those that corrupt, evil, criminal gangs in Europe that have been burning people at the stake and murdering people with the church, they looked at the King of England and said, "Are you going to let these people get away with this? What's wrong with you? I thought you were supposed to be a very important king, and everyone's supposed to be frightened of you, and now we turn around and find out some little bunch of ragtag goofballs over there whipped your ass and made you look like a fool. Are you going to let them get away with this?" And so what the king decided to do was not do anything, leave the Americans alone, because they're crazy. They're drinking and they got guns, so leave them alone. Let it die down. Let it all die down. And like Mel Gibson said in the movie Patriot, the military guy on the English side said to his other guy, he said, "Leave these people alone, because after the war is over, we're going to do commerce with them." That's in the movie. We're going to do commerce. Commerce is sexual relations. We're going to deal with them in such a way. Now, they beat us. Okay, they founded their country, and we withdraw, but we're coming back. So I always say it's like you beating up some guy in a gang at night, and everybody patting you on the back because you're a big shot. You beat this guy up. It ain't over yet, son. It's just started. They're coming back for you. Same thing is true. When the United States, when the Americans defeated the British and sent them back home bleeding, it's not over yet. They're coming back. And they're coming back and they're going to deal with you. But they know they can't beat you right now because you're too mad, you're too drunk, and you got too many guns, so leave them alone. But we're going to come back and we're going to pay them back.